Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Somnath Pawar. So in this video series we are going to start our data science topic. In the data science topics we will see that what are the questions interviewer will ask about your algorithm as well as some data science topics. So in this first video we are going to learn what are the biasness. So whenever the data comes, so we have to know about what is the variance, what is the bias, and how to fit our best fit model by using regression, by using logistic regression, and some many more algorithms that we will discuss later in the coming videos. But my main aim is to start from the basic things for the data science. So for that purpose, we will see the first of all what is the biasness in your data science case. So whenever the project comes from the company, we have to check something about pre-processing things. In the pre-processing things, we have to do lot of work. In that lot of works, we have some cases like biasness occurs. So what this biasness means? So first of all, before biasness, we need to learn what are the regression model. Like in the engineering field or in the some basic your school level, we have seen the graph, right? So this type of graphs we have seen that suppose we have some points and we need to draw a line. Suppose these are the points. We need to draw a line which will fit maximum number of, or it will pass maximum number of points. Okay. So if you find out the best fit line for such points, then that will be your, we can say that line is a best fitted line for that point. Suppose these are x and y axis. So suppose some x and y points are given and suppose points are like this. Okay. Now what if suppose for this point, if I fit like this straight line, suppose what is this straight line means? Straight line means linear regression or linear regression line. Okay. So why is linear? Because we are fitting a straight line by using this formula by y is equal to mx plus c. We will see what are the linear regression and what are the points we have to remember from the linear regression, how linear regression works in data science. First, for this video purpose, let's understand this. Suppose I have fitted this a straight line. Actually, this is wrong because the points lies above the line and this is not fitted well. What does that mean? What does that mean? We have a high variance here, right? From this straight line, we have a high biasness. Why this bias I am calling? Because this is a training data. What is the training data means? From that point, I have collected some point for the training purpose because I want to fit a model. So for that purpose, I have collected some point training data, and for this training data, I have fitted this line, and I have seen that this point and this straight line have a maximum distance or a high variance we can say. But for this training data, we can call this as high biasness occurs. Now what if suppose for the same point that suppose we have these data points in this diagram. Now suppose I have considered degree 2 polynomial. Now what will happen? It will happen that all the points does not pass through the degree 2 polynomial, and this is a linear regression polynomial you can say. Okay, so we can say that the distance between this polynomial and your point is now minimized. Okay, so we can say that this is a low bias case. But now what if I consider degree 4 polynomial? So if degree 4 polynomial may pass from all these points, right? So we can say that this is again a low bias case because there are some points which outside the this parabola or this 4 degree polynomial. Now we can say that here for the mathematical purpose this model is very good, but this is not case in your data science. Why? Because suppose this model is perfect for the training data purpose. Okay, suppose I give you extra points or more points for this data. What does that mean? I'm giving a testing data or testing data points. So suppose my testing data points are like here we have. Okay, here we have. Now what can you see? For the training data also I have a high variance, and the testing data also I have a high variance. So whenever this case, we can say that your model is performing under. Okay, we can see that there is case which is underfitting. So whenever high bias and high variance occurs, we can say that there is underfitting model. Your model is underfitted. Now what if this case or in this case? Suppose I have a testing data here, right? So I have a testing data here. Now we can see that for the training data purpose, this is best fitted, but for the testing data, the distance between your curve and these points are a larger distance. So here we can say that there is a low biasness for training data, but for the testing data, there is high variance. So in that case, we can say that your model is performed in overfitting, or we can say that there is overfitting model. Okay. Now, what if we have a suppose same training data, or if I say testing data, if I plot here, then we can say that for the training data also I have a low biasness, and for the testing data also I have a low variance. And we are going to search in your data science that I want such a model which will perform low biasness and low variance for the given point or given data. So this is my actually a best fitted model to consider in my project. So in interview also they will ask something like low biasness, high variance, what are they and how you can tell them to mathematically. So this is the way to say, or this is way to tell them mathematical way. So in the coming session we will see the first algorithm, that is linear regression, and how this linear regression works in your data science, that I will add it in your next video. So for a while, thank you. If you like this video, then please subscribe, share and comment on video. Thank you.